Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into real-life stories of heartbreak, betrayal, and epic comebacks. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss these tales that remind us all about resilience and justice. Today, I've got a story that's going to grip you from the start. It's emotional, it's raw, and it's got that sweet taste of revenge. The title says it all. My husband divorced me by text message and emptied our joint account. He had no idea what was coming. Buckle up, because this is going to be a roller coaster. Let's jump right in. Imagine this. It's a regular Tuesday morning. I'm sipping my coffee, getting ready for work, when my phone buzzes. I glance down, expecting a quick good morning from my husband. Mark, we've been married for 8 years, built a life-together house, savings, the whole dream. But instead, the message reads, I'm done. We're getting divorced. Papers are coming. Don't contact me. Just like that. No warning, no face-to-face talk, nothing. My heart drops into my stomach. I stare at the screen, thinking it's some cruel joke. But then I check our joint bank account, poof, empty. Every penny we'd saved for our future gone. Over $50,000 transferred out overnight. I felt like the ground had swallowed me whole. How could the man I trusted with my life do this? But oh, he had no idea what was coming. Stick with me, because this story gets wild. Let me take you back to how it all started. My name's Sarah, and I met Mark in college. He was the charming guy in my economics class, tall, confident, with that smile that could light up a room. We bonded over late-night study sessions and dreams of building a business together. I was the practical one, working my way through school with 2 jobs, while he came from a well-off family and had that effortless vibe. We fell hard and fast. After graduation, we got married in a small ceremony with just family and friends. It was perfect, or so I thought. Our first few years were blissful. We moved to a cozy apartment in the city, both landing decent jobs. I worked in marketing, climbing the ladder at a tech firm. And Mark was in sales, always closing deals and bringing home bonuses. We talked about kids, travel, buying a house. We opened that joint account early on, pooling our savings for a down payment. I trusted him completely. Why wouldn't I? He was my partner, my best friend. But looking back, there were signs, tiny cracks I ignored because love makes you blind. Mark started staying out late with clients, coming home smelling like perfume that wasn't mine. He'd get defensive if I asked about his phone, which was always glued to his hand. Our intimacy faded. He'd brush off my concerns with, I'm just stressed from work. Babe, I chalked it up to the grind of adult life. We were both busy, right? Wrong. One day, I found a receipt for a fancy dinner for 2 on a night, he said. He was at the office. I confronted him, and he gaslit me. It's a business meeting. Sarah, you're being paranoid. I let it slide, not wanting to rock the boat. Big mistake. Fast forward to that fateful morning. After the text, I tried calling him straight to voicemail. I texted back, begging for an explanation. Nothing. Panic set in. I logged into our bank app again, hoping it was a glitch. Nope, the transaction history showed a massive transfer to an unknown account at 2 a.m. My mind raced. Was he in trouble? Gambling? No, this was deliberate. I called the bank, but they couldn't reverse it without his consent or a court order. I was devastated. Alone in our apartment, surrounded by reminders of us, photos on the walls, his clothes in the closet. I cried for hours, feeling worthless, betrayed. How do you process that your husband not only dumped you via text but robbed you blind? That night, I couldn't sleep. Anger bubbled up through the tears. Who does that? Divorcing someone by text? It's cowardly, heartless, and stealing from our joint account. That's not just betrayal, it's theft. I started piecing things together. I remembered odd calls from a number I didn't recognize. His sudden interest in solo trips. I grabbed my laptop and did some digging, social media emails. That's when I found it. Pictures on a mutual friend's Instagram story. Mark, arm around a younger woman at a beach resort. Time stamped from last weekend when he said he was on a business trip. Her name was Lisa, his assistant from work. Turns out, she'd been more than that for months. The rage hit me like a wave, but I wasn't going to let it drown me. No, this was my turning point. I wiped my tears and thought, he thinks he's won. He has no idea. I called my best friend, Emma, who rushed over with wine and tissues. We talked all night. She reminded me of my strength. I'd built my career from nothing. Supported us both when he lost a job once. Sarah, she said, you're not the victim here. You're the hero of this story. That sparked something in me. Revenge? Not the petty kind, but smart, calculated justice. I wasn't going to slash tires or key his car. I was going to hit him where it hurt: his wallet, his reputation, and his ego. First things first, I needed to protect myself. I changed all my passwords, froze my credit, and called a lawyer. Her name was Miss Rivera, a shark in family law. She listened to my story and said, "This is textbook financial abuse. We can fight this." Turns out, in our state, joint accounts are marital property, and his unilateral withdrawal could be seen as dissipation of assets. Plus, divorcing by text? Not legally binding without proper service. We filed for divorce on my terms, citing adultery and financial misconduct. I also got a temporary restraining order on our assets, what was left of them. But that was just the beginning. While the legal wheels turned, I went detective mode. I hired a private investigator, yeah. It cost a chunk of my personal savings, but worth it. He uncovered everything. Mark and Lisa had been seeing each other for over a year. They'd rented an apartment together, using money from our joint account for the deposit. He found bank statements showing transfers to her account, luxury gifts, even plane tickets for vacations. Mark had been siphoning funds slowly, but that big withdrawal was his exit strategy. The PI also dug up dirt on Mark's job. Turns out he was embezzling from his company too, faking expense reports to fund his double life. Armed with this, I didn't confront him directly. No, I played the long game. I kept quiet, let him think I was broken and defeated. Meanwhile, I focused on rebuilding. I threw myself into work, landing a promotion that doubled my salary. I started therapy to process the grief the betrayal cut deep, making me question my worth. But each session built me stronger. I reconnected with old friends, joined a gym, even started a side hustle blogging about personal finance for women. It was therapeutic, turning my pain into purpose. Months passed. The divorce proceedings heated up. Mark showed up to our first court date looking smug, with Lisa in tow like a trophy. He thought he'd get away with half of everything: our house, retirement accounts, while keeping his stolen cash. But Miss Rivera dropped the bomb. Evidence of adultery, financial records proving the theft, even emails between him and Lisa plotting to start fresh with our money. The judge's face said it all. Mark went pale. Here's where the revenge really kicked in. I didn't stop at the divorce. I anonymously tipped off his employer about the embezzlement. They launched an internal investigation, and boom, he was fired within weeks. No severance, no references. Lisa, she dumped him faster than you can say gold digger when the money dried up. Last I heard, she was back with her ex. But wait, there's more. Remember that side hustle? My blog blew up. Women from all over shared similar stories, and it turned into a community. I monetized it with courses on financial independence post-divorce. Within a year, I'd made back double what he stole. And the cherry on top, during the divorce settlement, the court ordered him to repay every cent from the joint account, plus interest and my legal fees. He had to sell his car, liquidate investments, everything. He ended up in a tiny apartment, working odd jobs, while I bought out his share of the house and renovated it into my dream space. Looking back, that text message was the best thing that ever happened to me. It shattered my world, but from the pieces, I built something unbreakable. I learned that trust is earned, not given blindly, and that revenge isn't about destruction, it's about rising above. Mark, he tried reaching out once, apologizing, begging for a second chance. I blocked him without a word. He had no idea what was coming, but now he knows. You don't mess with a woman who's found her power. Phew, What a story, right? If this resonated with you, maybe you've been through something similar, or you just love a good tale of karma. Drop a like below and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever experienced betrayal like this? How did you bounce back? Let's support each other down there. And if you want more stories like this, real, raw, and inspiring, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We drop new videos every week, packed with twists you won't see coming. Thanks for watching till the end. You're the reason we keep telling these tales. See you in the next one.